We in the building. We got another episode of Nothing Nice. What's up? I'm your man JB. I'm here with my guys. Mook Jones, how you feeling, bro?
So what's up, man? Mook Jones in the building. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then my boy from Minnesota. How you feeling, Jake?
Little rough. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say I'm in the building because I'm not. I'm at the house, but
Right.
we're good within the building.
Building adjacent. All right, so you already know, like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit us up on all the social media platforms. We appreciate you in advance. Let's go ahead. I have some bad news for everybody. Me and Mook in our fantasy football league, we didn't make the playoffs. Hate to say it. Me, Jake, and E-Man were in the 3-man tie. And Jake and E-Man got the nod. So I missed the playoffs. So right now in the playoffs, we have Josh made the playoffs. We had Joe make the playoffs, Jake, E-Man, Mitch, and who am I forgetting? Chris. Chris made the playoffs. So those are the 6. We're gonna follow up to see how they did. Let me tell you guys, the reason I missed the playoffs is Lamar was hurt, man. Lamar was hurt, which messed with who's a tight end? I'm flustered right now. Andrews, he let me down per usual. Williams got hurt for the Lions in the first quarter, so I was just out of luck, man. It was a very you know I don't want to talk about Jake. What you got to say about your fantasy team? Mook, you lost as well. You weren't even in it.
That's a
You
lie.
didn't even, Mook, you didn't even have to look at that.
That's a
Mook,
lie.
you didn't even have to look at the app.
That's a lie. I was in it.
Hey, Josh.
Somebody was selfish with quarterbacks. Somebody was selfish with quarterbacks.
Guys, he tried to trade me Myles Garrett for a quarterback in fantasy football. Not real life, but fantasy football. Bro, we're not doing this.
Man, I'm hearing a lot of excuses from you, Josh.
What's going on? What you mean?
We need to learn how to lose with dignity.
Not in this lifetime.
Can't see that screen. It's white.
Can you see Mook's record?
I can't focus ever.
Oh, let me see. Mook's record says 5-7. What playoffs were you making at 5-7, sir?
The toilet bowl?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. I've been having my whole team was hurt the whole year. I'm not making excuses like you. I just lost.
Man, that's like excuse right there.
I'm gonna make an excuse and then say I'm not making an excuse. Please.
But listen, for one, nobody took the quarterback.
Everybody knows. Mook, no offense. Your team sucks.
When Mook started the season 3-0, he came in talking hot. They were world beaters, and now look at them.
Okay, let's put perspective. I came in 3-0 when I was healthy. My whole team got hurt. Bucky Irvings got hurt. James Daniels got hurt. All of my running backs got hurt. Jefferson didn't have a quarterback. I got an excuse for my team. What's your excuse?
Lamar Jackson got hurt. If we're just gonna talk about hurt, Williams got hurt.
You had Matthew Stafford on your squad.
Do you want me to explain, or you want to explain for me?
You had Matthew Stafford on your squad.
So Lamar Jackson was hurt. He missed 4 weeks. Williams got hurt in the game. Nothing I could do about that. Then Moore, he got hurt in here. Then he went on a huge slump. Then we had Jordan Reed, who I drafted in a good scenario or whatever in the draft. He got hurt. Garrett Wilson got hurt. Brandon Ayuk never got suited, even though they said that they expected him to be back like halfway through the season. So we all had injuries, bro. Don't do that. We all had injuries. You just couldn't figure it out. 5-7 speaks for itself. It's coaching.
And suspensions.
You did.
Yep.
You did.
Yeah, I ain't even worried about Jake. I had beat Jake. Jake got in because he beat somebody that had subbed the quarterback that's been on IR for like a month.
Man, you played the same guy too.
I was gonna say I
I
think we all
started off 0-3, Mook. You started off 3-0. That's a 6-game swing. That's all I gotta
Everybody
say.
got hurt. Everybody.
No, what I'm saying is I learned to adapt. You accepted failure.
Whatever.
Ooh.
All
Talk
I'm
yourself,
saying.
Jake.
All
Talk
I'm saying.
yourself.
Mike, he talked big noise now that it's already, we already out of it. I think he ain't talking the season because he was hoping and praying. But you was not a
I'm
threat.
always hoping.
You was not a threat in
I'm
the
a man
big
of
scheme
faith.
of
I'm
things.
always hoping and praying, guy.
You was not a threat to me,
Man,
Jake. I beat you easy when we played. It was
listen.
Man,
cakewalk.
next year. Next year. Maybe we'll put a little side bet on that, Mook.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Let me see.
Yeah.
So in
I'm gonna get my
the
part of
playoff
it.
matchup, Chris and Josh have a bye, so they don't even have to worry about this week. They can just enjoy their Thanksgiving meal and chill. Jake, you going up against Mitch this week. Ehimi's going up against Joe. So we gonna see what comes of that.
Joe's a tough one.
No, Joe is tough because Gibbs like he went off. He went crazy last week.
Yeah, Gibbs.
So,
I
bruh,
put the
he had
Josh
55 points.
Gibbs going off. Uh, who was the other one that went off the other day? I don't know. At the beginning of the year, I hit Puka and JSN every time they were going off. And then Puka started dealing with injuries more, and
Yeah,
I'd play Puka now, no problem.
bruh. Okay, so let's talk about it because we're very much so past the halfway point of the season. Everybody is shaping up, making that final push towards the playoffs. So tell me this: I'm gonna shoot some teams at you guys. Let me know if they're contenders or pretenders. All right, so we'll start with the AFC. The Patriots.
Contenders.
Contenders 10-2. Mook, are you giving them that credit now?
I don't believe it. It's like
You
it's
said
like the Colts. It's like the Indiana Colts. I don't believe it till I see it.
okay. The Broncos, pretenders or contenders? What's up?
Who else in the AFC?
They midway there.
They're on the fence for me.
They
They
got
got
a
their
real,
foot in the
they got
door
a real legit defense.
for
That's
sure.
why it's on the fence for me because their offense is so dang shaky. It shows
Yeah.
up one game, it's god awful. It's kind of like
They did they did finally beat the Chiefs.
They did. They did. It took a
I
lot
got
for them to do it, but they were able to do it.
I believe they ain't going nowhere. I mean, I believe they in the hunt for sure.
Yeah, I mean
yeah.
they're 9-2. So, all right. And you said, Mook, you said the Colts are pretenders. Jake, what you say?
I said they were on the fence, so I'm
Colts are
gonna
on the
go.
fence.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pretenders for now because contenders, there's a pedigree there, and they know
Right.
who they are as a team. I don't think Broncos necessarily know who they are as a team, other than that defense. That offense has no identity.
I'm gonna
Okay,
say
and then
this.
last,
I'm gonna
go
say this
ahead,
before
bro.
you go ahead. I'm gonna say this before you go ahead. I just believe more in Bo Nix than I do than Jones, Daniel Jones, because I just believe
Okay.
in playoffs when it slows down. The best, the good, all the good defense is going to make it to the playoffs. So it
Right.
ain't going to be no 1 week you see a subpar. In the playoffs, that's where all the real defensive team, that's where all the real ballers stand up. And all of these guys,
Okay.
they all want to take away your best weapon. So what happens when they take away Jonathan Taylor and he start running wild? Daniel Jones got to show me he can go and win a game in December, early February. He got to show me that he can win a game when they take Jonathan Taylor out of the game. That's fair. That's fair for me. So that's why
Okay.
I'm going to believe him.
Well, what about the Ravens?
The
They
Ravens,
contenders.
You
I
said
think right now,
pretenders.
without Lamar
Contenders.
health and
Oh, cont-
without Lamar healthy and without that line, and I mean when you can load the box and then blitz and get Derrick Henry before he starts, I mean, if he gets out, he's still a weapon. But if you can get him before he gets going, you, at this point right now, with Lamar not running, Derrick Henry's not a weapon. Keaton Mitchell's better in the backfield.
Ooh.
Playing much better football. I think their defense has gotten healthy. Hamilton back. The who that is? Who my guy is? Roquan Smith finally starting to play ball. Yeah, I think the defense is this second half of the season. You're gonna see Baltimore Ravens playing like a Raven. And
Man, well, they're number one in their division right now.
yeah,
That defense up. That defense has stepped up, and the defense has figured it out. But without Lamar healthy, that offense ain't putting up any points.
well, Lamar's
So
gonna get healthy. He's
biggest
gonna
key
get
for
healthy.
the last 3 weeks in a row, he's come up with a new injury: knee, ankle, now toe. He just got put on for a toe yesterday.
Yeah,
But when it
Lamar just
hold on, when it comes to the Ravens defense, the biggest key was moving Hamilton up front.
right. If the Ravens can win their next two games and somehow the Steelers lose their next two games, I feel like they'll be able to rest Lamar at the end of the season to help him get healthy going into the playoffs.
Do you
And then
expect
they'll have home field.
the Steelers to win without Aaron Rodgers?
I do not. I do. But Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be back this week. They said that he's supposed to come back. But even with Aaron Rodgers, I don't like the Steelers, how up and down they are, how they can't finish games. So I picked the Ravens to win this division. Even when they were like 1-5, I thought they were going to come back to win this division, and it looks like they're going to do that because they have a soft schedule the rest of the way.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to the Steelers, they remind me a lot of the Broncos. Their defense can show and pop off, but that offense is so shaky. It's
Yeah,
their one, not the next.
I actually
I
But
think
feel
they're
it.
playing.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers' wrist. How much is he going to protect that?
Yeah,
You're right.
I actually think they're playing better without Aaron Rodgers. Honestly, I think Mason Rudolph been playing better coming in,
Please.
playing
You
better.
better get Chris Kringle and shit, man. Voting for Rudolph. Freaking nose.
I feel like Rudolph been playing better. I mean, even when that
There's
game he
no
came
way.
in, even in that game he came in, they went straight down the field.
Hey, maybe Pittsburgh gets a Christmas miracle. I can't say nothing.
That's crazy. The only Rudolph we recognize around here is the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So I'm not buying none of that. All right, so in the AFC, do we have anyone who are like, this is the most likely team to come out of the AFC right now? Because the AFC honestly looks like a mess.
Houston.
Houston? Right? Okay.
Okay, why?
I had a take earlier this year about Houston before the season even started.
I
What
did
was
too,
it?
but I did not expect Houston's line
I
to
said,
be
don't
this
be
bad.
surprised if they be in the Super Bowl. If
I
CJ
agree with
Stroud
that
can
early
play,
in the
if CJ Stroud can get any resemblance of 2022, they
First
going.
round,
You said what?
Go ahead, Jay.
first round's got to get on the field.
Oh, that ain't no problem. He really been healthy enough to play, but they've been riding the hot streak of David Mills. I mean,
Well,
Well,
they said if
they've been
the
doing that.
Thursday night game was on Sunday, he would have played from the
Well,
concussion.
they've been trying to give him rest, but the thing is he's out with a concussion. Okay, you know, once you get a concussion, it's a lot easier to get another one. So
Right.
you want to give him. Okay, along with knowing that offensive line is not very good, and Stroud holds the ball. Stroud needs to take pointers of what David Mills or whoever the hell his name is. He's got to
Yeah.
act like Mills has been and get the ball out quick to your weapons. Stroud's holding it on for the big home run play, and you can do that sometimes, but you got to pick your spots.
Right.
And especially with an offensive line that's that susceptible.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. No, I'm not mad at that at all. Okay, but
That
no, I would love to see the Texans in the Super Bowl because that defense is amazing.
They looking like 2002 Baltimore Ravens team.
Out of the AFC, my favorite pick, I guess, is probably a tie, and it's going to be between Buffalo and New England.
Buffalo?
I think Buffalo still got it once they get healthy.
Are they going to get healthy? That game against the Texans, every time we looked up, somebody else was going to the sideline, or they had to bring a trainer out to help.
Yeah, but here's the thing: every time any team plays the Texans this year, they're losing 6 guys. Texans hit hard.
Man, listen, they wrap up and they swarm. They swarm.
But New England Patriots. I mean, Drake May surprised me. I was not thinking his ceiling was this high to begin with, and he's already this good. Now, progression and seeing talent that I see now, he could be a Josh Allen type quarterback. He's already pretty close.
Yeah, we got to see how he is in big moments though, because we know Josh Allen. He hasn't been able to go to the Super Bowl yet.
Well, that's because Josh Allen has turnover issues in the red zone.
Yeah.
Last year was one good year without. This year it's starting to come back.
Before that, it was picks and fumbles. All right, so in the NFC, pretenders or contenders? The Rams.
Contenders.
Absolutely. The Eagles?
Of course.
I think contenders.
Contenders? Even after how they folded against Dallas last week?
I think that they lost part of their identity. Because they have all the same talent. They should be playing a lot better than what they are. But they kind of condense things to play more conservative. And it is killing their offense because they became predictable.
Yeah. Mook, how you feel? This is your spot.
I'm going to tell you this right
here. Yeah.
We'll see you in the Super Bowl. Whoever we play in AFC. If you think we ain't just playing, man, the Eagles are playing possum. They just been seeing how long they gonna be able to get away with doing the bare minimum. You gonna mess around. The Eagles just coasting right now because they know what it's really about. So if you keep letting us if you keep letting us dumb down our offense and beat you, shame on you. This so happened. Dallas came out on the high street. They needed it. They wanted it more. I'm telling you, you're gonna mess around. You're gonna see these boys in the playoffs, and they're gonna start putting up 30 a freaking game in the playoffs. Because they playing possum. They ain't even trying to run. They ain't even trying to confuse you. They ain't even trying to run no motion. They ain't moving nobody. They just lined up saying, hey, I'm better than you. They really disrespecting every team they play against. They really disrespecting every team they play against.
Mook, here's the thing.
Go ahead, Jake.
You ever hear the quote and the mantra that you practice how you play?
Yeah.
That's for when it comes down to crunch times. Okay, if they don't have that recent memory and that confidence that they can come back with this team this year and the chemistry they have this year compared to last year, then that same belief that they had last year ain't going to be there this year.
Furthermore, just piggybacking off of that, this isn't last year. This is a new year. And if we're going to use history, the year before last, the Eagles started off hot, if you don't remember. They started off hot, and by the time they got to the playoffs, they shrunk, and they got beat fairly easily. They shouldn't be able to, especially against the Cowboys. Like, you could put up yards against the Cowboys. Like, we know this. You shouldn't be able to go a whole second half of the game and not score a field goal. I'm not even asking for a touchdown, but you can't get a field goal in an entire half of the game? That's absolutely insane. So the Eagles, I feel like they do have some things that they have to work out. Part of it is there's a new OC every year. So you have to take that into account as well. The guy who was calling the plays last year, he's not there this year. So you have to look at the field and the way that they're playing with the guy who's calling the plays last year. If it was the same
Right.
guy, we can say, okay, man, he might have something in his back pocket that he's waiting to pull out later that's going to, upset the NFL and have everybody in a tizzy, this, that, and the third. But this new cat, for these games leading up to where we are now, what has been proven is he keeps it super basic and defenses don't really have to respect him. Now, what helps is the Eagles' defense. Those guys come out to ball every time. But, man, the Rams are no joke.
And let's just keep it real, too. Saquon is not playing good football.
He's not.
Tank Bigsby getting in the game. Tank Bigsby get in, and he looks much better when he gives Saquon a break. It's like it's crazy that Saquon to keep getting hit in the backfield. Tank Bigsby get in, he runs for 8 to 10 yards every time he touches the ball. And they ain't saying I'm just gonna block for Bigsby.
Yeah, Barkley's been a huge disappointment this year. He's kind of, one of those candidates to be looking into with that Chauncey Billups stuff, with the shaving point betting stuff. He might be in on all that. But going saying about Dallas and being able to get yards and stuff on Dallas, I completely agree with that. But at the same time, Dallas made a lot of moves at the end of the trade deadline. And I'm not a Dallas fan at all. I hate Dallas. I hated Dallas before I moved to Texas. I mean, they got the middle linebacker. That was a Pro Bowler. They got Kenny Clark in the Parsons trade. And then there's 2 other people that got a trade deadline, or one got healthy. So now they have 4 defensive linemen that are now finally stopping the run. So they're not having to deploy extra guys to keep you from running on them. So I think that front level line is what is now finally doing its job, is letting the back line be able to do their job.
I can see where the new additions are starting to help. However, the Cowboys are still able. That first half showed you that you could still move on the Cowboys, get your points, everything like that. The way that first half went, the Cowboys looked like they didn't have a shot. It looked like the Eagles were going to go. They're going to run away with the game. All these new acquisitions that they had on the squad, it really didn't even matter because they're going to get it done. But then it's not, and also it's not even that the Cowboys defense was just locking up like that in the second half of the game. It really felt like boring play calls, which were super like, okay, we know Saquon's going to get the ball, go outside, just be there waiting for him. You know he's going to spin, be disciplined, don't bite on the spin, and then wrap up and tackle instead of trying to get a big hit on him. Have safety help over the top, so on and so forth. Just keep it super basic. So that's that on that. And then also special teams, the guy fumbled the punt return. So I think Saquon had a fumble too. Saquon fumbled, and then the returner fumbled as well.
I feel like the Eagles lost that game more than the Dallas won, because
I agree.
It was a lot of uncharacteristic penalties. Like we usually don't get a lot of dumb penalties at the end of the game. We was getting dumb penalties. We was fumbling. It was just like they lost that game more than Dallas beat them. But to talk about Dallas though, I do want to say one thing. Usually in the past, those are the type of games where Dallas would get down and they would blew out by like 40. This is a different type. This Schottenhammer, how you say his name? Schottenhammer? The coach. Man, at first I was questioning that pick, that coaching hire. Man, he's really got these guys believing, man. And with the acquisition of George Pickens, man, I'm telling you, man, you cannot guard that with a single defender, man. And he's not getting tackled, bro. That dude do not go down. I don't care who's trying to tackle him, bro. He's not going to go down on the first hit. So he might be the best receiver in the league this year.
Pickens reminds me of a young A.J. Brown. Once A.J. Brown had the ball in his hands, once Pickens gets the ball in his hands, it's like Derrick Henry, wide receiver.
Oh, yeah, he's tough.
Yeah, running. I can feel it. I can feel it. George Pickens is balling. Now, question: George Pickens, he's on a 1-year deal?
Yep.
Well, he probably gonna get paid. He's going to
Do
get
they have the
paid.
bread for it? Hopefully they
Well,
have the
they
bread
should
for it
have
because with the
bread.
way he's
They
playing,
didn't pay Parsons.
At this point, though, he's playing better than Lamb. Maybe you keep him, you trade Lamb, you get a draft pick and something else.
nah, you don't no because that's gonna mess it up. Because here's the thing, Lamb's still eating right now. Even with his injury, he's still having a solid year. Because remember, he missed like 4 games, so even with that, he's still having a solid year. He's had 6 drops against the Eagles altogether. He had 3 this game, 3 the last game, but in both of them he's still been 100 yards, everything like that. The first game he I think it was like 140 something with 1 or 2 touchdowns. So you keep CD on the squad because CD on the squad, you defenses, corners, and safeties are always going to have to respect him. They're
Okay, I
always
get
going to
that.
have to respect him.
They're going to be Cincinnati 2.0 when you got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins
Yeah.
and Joe Burrow. All your money's tied up in those 2 wide receivers and your quarterback. That's why Joe Burrow ain't protected. There ain't no money for the offensive line. There's no money for that defense. You got to think big picture.
But on the defense, they don't have any. I'll say this: they don't have any guys that they have to pay like that. They on defense, it
Diggs.
feels like they have more plug-in guys. Even Diggs is more. He feels like Diggs had that 1 year where he just went off. He was picking everything off.
Yeah.
2 years. But
They're gonna have to
I
pay
don't think
Williams. They're
Diggs
gonna have to pay Williams.
deserves the money that he's gonna demand. Just like Stephon Diggs. Both Diggs get paid more than what they've produced on the field lately for the last 3 years.
Yeah, Pickens is
But
going to
look,
probably add. He's going to look at whatever T. Higgins got and say, "Give me $5 million more than that."
they're
Most
gonna have to
likely.
pay that Williams kid that they picked up for Dallas because he make that defense look so much better. But they
He
couldn't do
does.
nothing. They
He
brought
does.
him over there from the Jets. Look, that boy's a difference maker. He's a difference
So
maker.
the people that you're talking about is Jadeveon Clowney.
You said what now?
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
so that
Clowney.
guys who I forgot healthy and wasn't a trade deadline one, but he got healthy and is finally back playing is Jadeveon Clowney's on Dallas. And he's a plug and play.
Clowney's.
The what?
Jadeveon Clowney ain't with Dallas.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he had to tackle the last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to tackle the last game that they highlighted.
I ain't know Clowney
Yeah.
was playing with them.
Yeah.
Now he went
Okay.
over a free year, but he's been hurt most of the year, trying to get
Right.
healthy. Jadeveon Clowney
The huge.
can't stay healthy.
He always,
But when he's
okay.
he always be
No,
injury
that's all
ridden
I'm
though.
saying. Okay, so tell me this: Bears 8-3 right now, contenders or pretenders? I said they were gonna make the playoffs, and y'all said I'm crazy.
they
I
still
just
ain't
don't believe in them, bro.
8-3?
I just don't
You said
believe though, bro.
that's a fraud. That's a fraudulent 8-3.
Hell yes.
What do they do great? What do they do great?
Hey, let's put it this way.
Yeah.
That's a team that J.J. McCarthy beat him in a quarter in 2 minutes.
I mean, that's one of their
What
3
team
losses.
beat? Let's put
Hey,
it that way.
he was hot that day.
My
He was hot that day.
thing is, what do
Any
they
given
do
Sunday.
great? What is they calling card?
Well,
Like,
okay,
they don't got
no.
a great defense.
Okay. So I mean, Swift is good. Swift is good.
But none guys.
Give a little pack. Okay, what do they do? What do they do and say the Bears? We fear them because of what?
They don't do. Okay, here's what I'll say. No. They're not doing anything great, but they're doing a lot of things good. And sometimes if you can do a lot of things good and do your job, they're winning a lot of games that they were losing at the end of last year, where they were close in the games and then the other team's just going to figure out how to win. They're flipping that and they're learning how to win these games at the end of the game.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying right here. You like when you point to the Eagles, right? The Eagles are great in the
Great
red
defense.
zone. They great in the red zone. That's what they doing great this year. They number one in the league in red zone points. When they get in the red zone,
Right.
it's a 80% chance they're gonna score. The New England
Right.
Patriots, they are super efficient. Drake May got the number one passer rating in the league. He's super efficient. They're going on
What about the
methodically.
Colts?
The Colts are great at running the ball. They got the number one running back in the league. You know what I'm saying?
But you just I got you.
What does the Bears do great? Like it ain't they don't got nothing that they can just say, man, we gotta stop this for the Bears. Caleb Williams, yeah, he's gonna do something spectacular, but he also gonna do something boneheaded too that'll cost you the game. He puts
So
the ball in home way like 2 or 3 times every game.
Okay.
what makes you a pretender? What makes you a pretender is not having the identity that he's alluding to. It's
Yeah.
not having the defense when it comes to playoffs. That defense can be good one week and be god awful the next week. Make Dallas's defense.
We've
Same with
seen
the
it.
offense. Could have 4 touchdown game and 1 turnover.
Yeah.
And then the next week they got 4 turnovers and 1
Yeah.
touchdown.
Look,
The
I believe in
inefficiency,
Dallas.
No, I think I
identity.
don't have them as a contender yet either. But I
Okay.
am respecting what
Okay.
they're doing. I'm definitely
No,
respecting
I
what they're
respect
doing.
it because I respect it because a great leader said, "You are what your record says you are." You know what I'm saying? So, I don't got no. It don't matter if I respect the record. You said they're a pretender or a contender. I think they're a
I feel you.
pretender because, like I said, they don't do nothing that's great. Even with the Dallas Cowboys, they got a top.
Yeah.
They got the top offense in the league. That's great.
Here's why I would say the Bears are a pretender rather more than anything, because when I look at the Eagles and the Rams, or even the Seahawks, or even the Packers, if they have to see 49ers, Lions, if they have to see any of those teams in the playoffs, I'm going with the other team. That's why I have them as a pretender. I don't have them beating anybody who's playoff brown right now. The Buccaneers, though, what do you guys think? Pretender, contender? They have a lot of injuries.
Well, you know what? They got to get healthy, but it might be too little, too late, because you got to look at the East, right? You got to look at the NFC.
So
The Lions gonna get in. I'm talking about the whole NFC as a whole. You got the Eagles, you got the Rams, you got the Lions, who's gonna get in. Then you got the Bears, who's leading the NFC North. Then you got the Packers ain't going nowhere. Then you got Dallas coming on strong. You know, Seattle, they gonna get in.
let's stay right there real quick. Because I'm looking,
Then you got the
because the
49ers.
Bucks, somebody from the NFC South has to make the playoffs. It'll probably be the Bucks by default, because the Panthers look bad, like they don't want to win the division. So we have the Rams. They're probably gonna make. I'm sure the Rams are gonna make it. The Eagles are gonna make it. So then when we start looking, we have who's gonna make it between
Seattle,
the Lions, the 49ers, the Packers, and the Seahawks. Only 3 of those teams can get in. Who's gonna be the odd man out for those 4?
Seattle got a top 10, got a top 5 defense.
Or maybe the Bears. Or maybe the Bears. The Bears could miss too. They're number one in their conference.
I don't think the Bears gonna miss. They're gonna win the NFC North.
Yeah, they're a game up on the Lions right now, and they're a game up on the Packers right now.
Man, look, you could not trust Jordan Love.
The Bears play this next week.
Say it again, Jake.
You can't trust Jordan Love though.
Jake, say it again.
I don't trust the Packers either. I think the only trustable team out of the NFC North this year is the Lions. And they're still way shakier.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Lions play down to their competition.
My most trusted team in the NFC is going to be the Rams, then the Eagles, and then Seattle.
I agree with that completely.
And then the Lions.
Yeah, that checks out. I agree with that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even got it in the order no more, man. I'm telling you. Watch out for this Dallas team. If they beat Kansas this week, they're gonna be a problem.
Okay, so
They beat
Dallas,
basically,
Kansas City.
Dallas can be a problem, but here's Dallas. Dallas, you are what you built your culture around too. Okay,
right,
you an organization who is historically bad at winning when it counts, like the Vikings. It takes a lot more to change that culture around when it comes to the playoffs. What Dallas has built throughout the last year of first round outs all the freaking time, that's what makes me not give Dallas the credit that they deserve here in the regular season. But whenever the regular season ends and the playoffs starts, you get a whole different Dallas team. All that pressure of all the past and the history and trying to rewrite your team's culture
right,
is
flaws.
that's a heavy burden that you also got to overcome on top of your opponent.
I don't think Dallas is making the playoffs. To be clear, I don't think they even
But
have a
this
real
is all
chance
I'm
of
saying.
having.
This is all I'm saying. That
Well, who
this ain't the
who else?
same Dallas team that we've been seeing.
But I think it's too late. I think that they're good and they're talented, but I think it's too late. I think that they start putting the pieces together too late because they're right now they're 5-5-1.
It might be. It might be. But I'm just saying, you talking about a team that you really don't want to see. I'm talking about ain't nobody stopping that offense.
It's like the Bengals last year.
Yeah. But
Bengals,
Dallas defense has really been playing. You look at the number one thing that I took away from that Eagles game was those guys was tackling in space. They made a couple of tackles in space where they tackling much better. This is the
but
team that was
Mook,
playing with a lot of confidence on the
but
defense end.
there's Foos gold in that. It's a lot easier to tackle in space when there's no misdirection, no motion, no play action. The Eagles were so predictable. They didn't hide nothing.
Exactly.
They ran straight. So yes, it's going to be a lot easier to tackle somebody in space.
Okay, so
The
look,
Eagles kind
Cowboys.
of what that defense looked like because they didn't change nothing up. Because
Mm.
they're
Yeah,
being Eagles
for
are a
sure, for
lot
sure.
better team than what they are because of that
Yeah.
offensive coordinator trash. He's too
Yeah,
afraid
yeah.
to
I
Patulo
lose
is
his
I
gone.
job,
definitely agree.
not gonna win
But
his
then,
Patulo is
job.
gone.
but then that just gives you another year with a new OC. Hey, but
Yeah.
look, okay, so this remaining games for the Cowboys. They have the Chiefs on Thursday. They have the Lions. Then they have the Vikings, the Chargers, Commanders, and Giants. So so three of those games they'll win. They'll beat the Vikings. They'll beat the Commanders, and they'll beat the Giants. Do you have them beating the Chiefs, Cowboys, and the
Uh,
Chiefs,
they might
Lions,
not.
and Chargers?
Hold on, I didn't catch what you said. Phone was break. You was breaking up. What you say
They,
again?
they might
So they
not
have
beat the Giants. The Giants have
yeah
been
they
pretty good at upset.
They have
I
the
wouldn't write the
Chiefs,
Giants
the
off.
Lions, the Vikings, the Chargers, the Commanders, and the Giants.
Oh, the Vikings are gonna get killed.
Yeah, right. I think they're gonna go. They'll go 3-3 over these last 6 games, and that's not gonna be good enough to get into the playoffs.
I hope the Vikings lose the rest.
Good draft
Who's
pick.
quarterback they gonna get though? I mean, I don't
Even
think
if
it's no
there's no
quarterback they're gonna
quarterback
get.
there, go get a good center because Kelly ain't it.
That's
Kelly's
the
on
truth.
IR more than he's on the freaking field,
Yeah, no,
and we
that's
gotta
true.
cut him, save that money. Kelly ain't it.
Super
Our
talented.
offensive line,
He's good when he can play, but you
and
know,
we need cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Our whole defense is old. We're talk about plug and play people. We go on free agency every freaking year and just pull the old people from every team and throw them on the defense and tell Brian Flores to make magic happen.
make it work.
I
Do
mean,
something with this.
Harrison Smith is like freaking 34 years old.
Yeah,
You ain't supposed to play safety in the NFL at Aaron Rodgers type age. You know,
no
Also,
facts.
also for Minnesota, I don't think y'all gonna have Brian Flores next year.
I don't think so either.
I yeah. So we need better defensive players
Yeah.
because
I think
right
I
now
think
those defensive
I think
players look better. They are because of that scheme.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I think he's either going to get a head coaching job or he's going to move on to another team. That's more
Yeah,
good that need
it's
to
time for him to
more
get a
good
head
to
coaching
win.
job for sure. All right, so let's go. Let's
I
look into these games
I
and
don't
let's do our pick 'em. Go ahead. No,
I,
Jake, say
I
it
don't
again.
think he's
What'd you
gonna
say?
leave. I don't think he's gonna leave unless he gets a head coaching job.
I can believe that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's pick. Let's pick these games coming up real quick. So we have Green Bay versus Detroit. Jake, who you got?
Detroit.
Mook.
Yeah. I'm gonna look. I'm just telling you. I do not trust Jared Goff under pressure. When that pressure start hitting him, he is very he get very inaccurate. I'm going. I feel like Parsons is gonna be back there. I got Green Bay, even though I don't trust Jordan Love. I got Green Bay. It's just something about they play these boys extremely well, and that defense is ferocious for
I
the
feel it.
Panthers.
Okay, I'm
That
going
defense
Detroit.
is. That defense is, but I think that those running backs Detroit has is gonna slow down that pass rush.
Exactly. Gibbs is still the best athlete on the field, so that's why I'm going that way.
What a
All right,
game
so
is? What a
KC,
game is?
Detroit.
Oh, it's indoor. It's in Detroit.
Yeah,
Hey, plus it's Thanksgiving game. Detroit is
exactly.
so much better record on Thanksgiving.
They want that leg.
I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna go with Green Bay. I just feel like they're gonna be back
Hey,
there in that backfield all night.
hey Mook, you want
I'm
to put
telling
some
you.
money on? I could
Let
use
me
some of
tell
this
you
cash.
why. Jordan
Mook,
Love.
hold on. Did you hear Jake?
I ain't putting no money on it. I heard. You. Look,
Come on,
look,
man. You
look.
just
I'm gonna tell
dismissed.
you this right here. Jordan Love, man. Even though he's very inconsistent, when he's on, he's on. I've seen a game where he's been like 20 for 20. When he's on, he's
Yeah,
on. And plus, think about it. The fact that he's playing indoors too, everybody know he got elite talent.
yeah.
So I'm telling you, Jordan Love indoors in that
Did
defense,
you
Gibbs is
I'm
say
going with the
Jordan
Panthers.
Gibbs is
Love?
still the best player on the field.
Time
So
out. Time out. Did you just say Jordan Love has elite talent?
Yes.
he can throw the
Jordan
ball.
Love is,
He can throw the.
You don't think
yeah,
Jordan Love got elite talent?
so can freaking. I know what's a quarterback that can. Trey Lance, he can throw the ball. Okay, that don't mean nothing. Every single quarterback that's in the
Mm.
NFL can
Look,
throw
look,
the ball. Well, they're good
look.
throwers.
I mean,
It's about reading the defense,
there's different
about being a
levels.
leader. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Hold on,
saying Jordan Love is at the same level as a Kirk Cousins. That's it.
hold
And
on.
when it's
You
prime
confusing
time
what I'm
game,
saying. I think you
fails.
confused. I said he got elite talent. You said who you said Trey Lance. Trey Lance was a number 3 pick. It wasn't because of what he did on film. It's because he had elite talent. You can have
I believe
elite talent and be solid.
ceiling. I believe Trey Lance's ceiling in the right organization in the right offense is higher than Jordan Love's.
That, that could be very well true. But we've seen guys who got elite talent and they are trash. The dude that was drafted before Peyton Manning, what the dude that they wanted to take over Peyton Manning,
Brian Leaf.
Ryan Leaf, he had elite talent. It don't always translate. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So the fact he can very well be like Trey Lance, but
Okay.
I'm talking about when you got elite talent, it over, it covers
Okay.
up a multitude of sins.
Hey, I get that. I get that aspect. But when you say elite talent, and they've been in the NFL for as long as Jordan Love's been in the NFL, and you're still trying to base it off of his talent instead of what he has shown you that he is, then there's an issue there.
So how you gonna talk about Jordan Love when y'all keep making that same excuse for Joe Burrow when he's hurt every other
Joe
year,
Burrow
but y'all keep
way
but
better.
y'all keep saying he has elite talent.
Joe Burrow
Leave Joe
reads the
Burrow
defense.
alone.
Joe Burrow gets game-winning drives. Jordan Love can facilitate game-winning drives, but not win them. He facilitates them if he
I
doesn't
remember.
F it up.
I
And he
remember
F's
just.
it up half the time.
I remember just a couple years ago that he almost
And
went to
Jordan
the Super Bowl.
Joe Burrow don't.
I remember
And if
just
we
a
want
couple
to talk
years
about
ago.
receiving talent, you got like 9 first-round picks on that Green Bay wide receiving core. Like,
Hold on,
maybe
man.
not first
What
round,
we
like
ain't
second.
gonna do? What we ain't gonna do is not talk about Joe Burrow, who's been playing with 3 number ones for the majority of his career.
Joe Burrow still got further in the playoffs than Jordan Love. And Jordan Love has been in the NFL before Joe Burrow.
My thing is though, we talk about you taking 2 different perspectives. All I said was he got elite talent, which he does. That's why he
Okay,
was
but he
drafted
has
so high.
subpar intelligence, football intelligence. I'm not saying anything about the guy as a man, but football wise, he does not have the football intelligence of these other quarterbacks.
Okay.
That's on him. That's on
All
him.
right, so come on, we're gonna go through these next ones quickly though. KC versus Dallas.
Who?
Kansas City versus Dallas. They're in
You
Dallas.
break it up on me.
Kansas City versus Dallas.
I got Dallas.
Okay. What's up, Jake?
Where is it played?
Dallas. It's in Dallas.
Cowboys?
Yeah.
It's Thanksgiving. You know it's always in Dallas.
Yeah, but
You're in line.
Dallas about 5% of those games on Thanksgiving.
I'm going KC. They have to win that game. Let me see. Chicago versus Philly. It's in Philly.
Philly. I don't care what they play at.
Same with
Jake, you
that one.
agree?
That's Philly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Philly too. I'm going Philly as well.
Philly's
I'm not gonna play with that.
offense.
All right, so this is a good one. Houston versus Indy, and it's in Indy.
Houston. I don't care who play quarterback.
Jake, you going Houston? They need this win.
One. I wanted to be a Houston fan, but Jonathan Taylor's a different animal. And they have a pretty good offensive line. However, I don't think they have. I think their defense is overrated for Indianapolis.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Texas. I'm like, ain't no way.
No. Texans are at least a top 3, if not better.
Yeah. They number 1 though.
They're ranked number 2 right now. The Rams are ranked number 1.
Most statistics, most major statistics, they're first or second.
Look, yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really care what I could care less what the numbers say. I know what I see.
I agree.
Yeah, I know, but
like,
there's also
actually on the field, I got them number 1. Let me see. So Jake, who you going with? Did you go with Houston or the Colts? Houston?
I'm gonna go with Houston because I want Houston, but it's like a 50-50 to me.
I'm going Houston. I think
they'll win it to stay on.
They do. And then Buffalo versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh needs to win. Buffalo low key does too.
Buffalo.
Okay, Mook, what you got?
Shouldn't be that long. It's kind of like the Eagles playing whoever, like the Bears.
Who Buffalo playing?
Pittsburgh.
I don't like them one of these teams. I at least like who playing quarterback?
And Mook,
Aaron Rodgers
this ain't about liking. It's about who's going to win.
Who playing quarterback for Pittsburgh, man?
Aaron Rodgers.
It probably Rudolph. Hey, you
If it's
bragging
Rudolph,
on Rudolph earlier. Don't go back now. Go pick Pittsburgh, man.
time out.
All for it.
Time out.
I'll take money
If
on
it's
that game too. I could use
if
some
it's
groceries.
Rudolph, look, I want it to be a draw because I can't stay out there on one of these teams. I think both of them trash. But
Yeah.
if Mason Rudolph is playing, I'm going with Pittsburgh. If Aaron Rodgers playing, I'm going for Buffalo.
All
Okay,
right, so
I
you
got a
going
bone to
Buffalo
pick with
because
you.
Aaron Rodgers is
Buffalo is
playing.
not. Buffalo is injured.
Buffalo is
Buffalo is
injured.
not trash.
And
You know
because
what?
Buffalo is.
Buffalo is so injured,
You
I'm
know
going
what? Aaron
Pittsburgh.
Rodgers has had 2 bad games. He ain't gonna have 3. I'm taking.
Hold on.
Josh Allen had 2 bad games. He ain't gonna have 3. I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
I'm going
Attaboy.
Pittsburgh.
I'm glad
I'm
I
going
can.
Pittsburgh. Sometimes you don't have
Man,
a choice. Those weapons are falling by the wayside right now. Those weapons are falling
you
by
need
the
to get that
wayside
terrible
right now.
towel out. You need to
Oh
get
no,
the
like I
terrible
don't
towel
want
out because that's a
Pittsburgh.
terrible choice.
I'm not a Buffalo fan. I'm not a Pittsburgh fan. I for sure don't like Pittsburgh, and I'm not an Aaron Rodgers fan. I just know that the Steelers are known for making the playoffs. This is a game that they'll need to make the playoffs because they don't need too much separation in that AFC wildcard race. So they're gonna have to get this one done. So in Buffalo, they know that. I mean, they need to win too, especially because they keep getting hurt. But I think Pittsburgh will get it done. All right, so we're gonna do just like we did. Start 5. I mean, keep 5, cut 5. Now, when we do it, you don't know who's coming next, so you can't wait, and you guys have to agree.
Hey,
All right?
before you start, I might be having technical difficulties on my side because when both of y'all talk, I keep hearing every other word. Are y'all hearing me like this?
No, you're coming through clearly.
When two people are talking, yes.
I can't. No, it's like it's breaking up on your end and mine. When both of y'all say something, I'm hearing like every other word.
I can hear.
Yep, you're coming through clearly for me. Yeah. All right, so let's keep 5, cut 5. Starting off hot, Patrick Mahomes. We keeping him?
Keep.
Patrick Mahomes?
We'll keep Patrick Mahomes, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Drew Brees?
He ain't even playing no more.
This is all time.
We going all time?
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't win enough.
Jake, you agree? You gonna cut him?
The only time he won, he cheated.
I'm cutting him.
I'm
cutting Drew Brees.
All right, we're cutting Drew Brees. Aaron Rodgers.
cut his ass.
Aaron Rodgers. We keep it cutting.
Aaron
Cut
Rodgers.
him. Cut him for sure. The most overrated quarterback of history. Cut him.
Completely agree.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you guys have kept one. You guys got 4 more spaces. Doug Flutie.
He only had that Hail Mary, man. We gonna cut him too.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning.
I'll keep him.
Keep Peyton Manning. You gotta keep Peyton Manning. He's really
Okay. Kyler Murray.
come on, man. He ain't did it. Man.
Man, he needs to go back to his Xbox and be that professional.
Lamar Jackson. Lamar. Keep him.
He's on the fence, but keep.
Okay, we're keeping Lamar
You gotta
Jackson.
keep Lamar. Look, if Lamar right now, if Lamar wins the Super Bowl, he's the first ballot Hall of Fame.
Agree.
Keep him.
Completely agree. Okay. Carson Palmer.
Man, he couldn't win in the playoffs.
Okay.
He never won a playoff game. You gotta cut him.
So far, you guys kept Patrick Mahomes, Peyton Manning, Lamar Jackson, and there's only 2 people left, so you automatically keep them. You guys are keeping Eli Manning.
You said what?
And you're keeping. There's only 2 players left, so you guys keep them automatically. You guys keep Eli Manning, and you keep Joe Burrow.
I'm okay with that.
Who was the
Eli
first
Manning.
one?
Eli
Eli
Manning.
Manning.
Man, he was
He
Tom
did
Brady's
beat
kryptonite.
He
he did
was
beat
Tom
Tom Brady
Brady's kryptonite.
twice.
twice.
He
Hey,
did beat Tom
hey,
Brady
Twice.
twice.
he wasn't always good, but when he was good, he was great.
Oh yeah, when he was locked in, he was locked in.
I tell
Okay,
you
so
what, bro. You need to start working on these lists. Cause they are booty
nah,
chatter.
nah, they gotta upset your spirit a
I
little bit.
down
I
with
can't
Burrow.
make it too easy for you.
How you gonna make me keep Burrow?
That was your choice. You could have
Hey,
kept
you
Drew
chose.
Brees.
Burrow ain't even a Hall of Famer. If he was to quit right now, he haven't accomplished nothing. No all pros, no MVPs, nothing.
Joe Burrow hasn't been all pro yet.
No.
Oh, I hate that for him. I'm gonna have to
He's
look into that.
pro.
Okay,
Pro.
we're gonna do keep
He's been on
we're gonna keep five
MVP
cut five
race.
shoot. I feel you. We're gonna keep five cut five shooting guards. You ready? All time. We're gonna start off hot again. Michael Jordan,
Mm.
obviously.
He
James Harden. Okay. Jerry West.
cut.
Who?
Jerry West. The logo.
Keep.
You said Jerry
You keeping
West?
Jerry West?
I think Jerry West play. I'm gonna be honest with
Or y'all keeping or cutting them?
you. I'm indecisive.
I said keep.
Jay? All right, so you got
I said
Michael
keep.
Jordan. So y'all keeping your first three guys. You kept Michael Jordan, you kept Harden, you kept Jerry West.
I didn't
Klay
keep Harden.
Thompson.
No. I said cut Harden.
I didn't
Oh,
keep
we
Harden.
cut Harden. Oh,
No.
My
Oh,
bad.
Yeah.
I thought. All right, so y'all got Jordan and Jerry West.
hold
Yeah.
on. I
Klay
didn't say
Thompson.
Jerry West. I didn't see Jerry West play.
You were indecisive. Jake had to step in and make an executive decision.
Sometimes you break it up every other word. I can't hear what you're saying. You break it up every other word.
Do you want Jerry West or not?
Can I not take him and Jake can take him? I don't want him.
Y'all gotta agree.
Fine. I'll secede. We're cut him. Just
We
to
don't take
Okay.
agree
Jerry
and move.
West. Okay, the next one, we'll take it because he want to take it. We can't take Jerry
All right.
West because I believe.
So we have Michael Jordan, Klay Thompson, Klay Thompson.
Man, you know we got to pass on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the fact he's a
One,
two-way
two.
guard. But
Devin Booker. You keeping Devin Booker or what?
same as Klay
Ooh,
Thompson. I don't want to keep him either. I don't know who's out there.
Devin Booker.
man, that what if Devin Booker did, man. You gotta start having people that did something, man. At least gotta
I
have
don't.
champions.
I don't. He's been to a championship and he's giving you 70 points in the game. I don't know what else you want from him. Are you keeping a cut Devin Booker?
I just don't. I like Devin Booker. I like all these guys. I just can't see myself taking them.
Yeah,
Okay.
as an all-time
So
thing, I
okay.
don't see myself taking him.
All right. So you got 5 guys left and you guys still have 4 spots available. So let's see. D Wade.
Short is this
Man,
list of
I might need to go back out and come back in. I can't. What are you saying, man?
time out.
Yeah.
That's some BS. Know what I'm saying? If I end
Tell
up
me
with
about
3 people, it's the 3 people. The rest are cut.
it. No, you're gonna keep 5. You gotta
I'll play
keep
3 on
5.
5.
Hilarious.
No, man, I'll play
So
3 on 5.
y'all keeping D Wade?
Yeah.
I keep D Wade. He might be the second best 2 guard.
No, absolutely not.
No,
But
of course not. No. You got
it's Jordan then Kobe. All right. So Anthony Edwards.
he ain't did enough.
Jake.
He's young. He's young. He's got the work ethic, and he's got the God-given talent.
We can keep him. We'll keep him because I know you finna put somebody at the bull crapping in the back that don't even
Hey,
deserve to be there. So we'll keep him, I guess.
he's got the
You
high.
got
He's got the
you,
high ceiling of
you know why?
everybody
You,
else.
you know why I'm keeping him? You know why I'm gonna keep him? Because he'll
Why?
wait to get at the end and he'll say something like freaking
The,
Like Ricky Davis.
he'll say something like some Tony Parker or somebody. Or Miles Davis.
Okay, so you guys got Jordan. So far, you got Jordan, you got D Wade, and you got Anthony Edwards. You got 3 guys left fighting for 2 spots. Allen Iverson,
yeah, I'll keep him.
Jake.
I'll
Okay,
keep Iverson.
so Tracy McGrady.
My
Cut.
pass on Tracy.
Okay,
I think he
so
underachieved.
y'all keeping Kyrie. That's your 5th.
Kyrie is a champion.
I'm down with that.
I actually like it. I'm not mad at it. Y'all kept Jordan, you kept Wade, you kept Ant, you kept AI, and you kept Kyrie. You cut T-Mac, Booker, Klay Thompson, Jerry West, and James Harden. I'm not mad at that. That's a solid 5. Y'all should pat yourself on the back. Y'all let us know in the comments how you feel about it. Yo, Mook, I always appreciate you, my brother. You already know the vibes. Mook, check 1, 2, 3. Jake, good luck with with fantasy the rest of the way. I'm gonna check out of it. I'll follow up in the championship to see how y'all do. But I'm gonna be hating from this side of the playoffs, which I do not like, and that will not happen again next year. Jake, real quick, with your Wolves, how you feeling about them before we get out of here?
I think that they're starting to play closer to their potential now, but I think their potential is very similar to last year. And I think the other teams in the West have a lot higher potential due to moves that
Yeah,
we will be lower this year. And this can be more of a rebuild year. I think we need to figure out how to get out of having Rudy Gobert in that contract.
I agree. So tell me this: do you think you guys will try to make a push for Ja? Because he obviously has to get out of Memphis. There's no way he can stay in Memphis.
I'm down to get Ja, but Ja needs to get his shit together too off the court. So I guess so. Hold on. Memphis, I heard, has quite a bit of crime, especially for not a huge city. So per capita, Memphis is pretty rough.
Yeah.
You put him in Minnesota.
No, for sure.
Minnesota's crime rate's pretty low. It's pretty isolated. Ain't much to do. So I think that could be a
Nothing.
better fit for him.
Go to the mall.
I think I'll get some stuff. There what?
I said in Minnesota, all you doing is going to the mall. That's it. Mall of America.
You can't do nothing outside.
Yeah. It's too cold.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. Rudy Gobert ain't going nowhere because they gave up 3 number ones to get him.
Different ownership. Different ownership.
True, different ownership. People make
but
mistakes.
I'm saying
Plus,
leverage their future. They leveraged their future when they did it.
We drafted Rudy Gobert's backup.
Yeah. I understand that, but you ain't finna leverage your future, then just let them walk.
No,
that's why you
gotta trade him.
Who gonna take on that contract?
A team that has extreme salary cap and is,
Dallas?
looking to rebuild.
You know who could use them
Who?
though? Who? The Lakers could use them.
Yeah, I ain't giving the Lakers shit. And Ayton's a pansy.
I wouldn't either.
Ayton.
I wouldn't either. I couldn't imagine a world where you'd be like, you know what, let me give the Lakers anything. Like, I don't care how bad the Lakers are doing. You always, like, if you're against the Lakers or, like, you're in the West, you're like, man, listen, however bad they're doing, we need to see if they can do worse. Okay? Like, that's always the game plan when it comes to the Lakers. That's the plan in the East when it comes to Boston. If you're suffering, we want to see how we can make it worse. If you're on fire, does anybody have gasoline? So, so that's that on that. But all right, yo, it's been another episode of Nothing Nice. Y'all, hopefully everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. We're going to be back. We're going to talk more football, more basketball, talk Draymond Green, Kenyon Martin, see all that foolishness that they got going. Yo, everybody, love Nothing Nice. Hit us up on IG, TikTok, all that stuff, the works. You know the vibes. You know how we get down. My guys, I appreciate you. We out.
Peace.
Turkey legs.